The rest of my tattoos is inside. So this is where I have a disclaimer to my parents. I had this tattoo since I was 18, and I'm sorry that I never told you about this. And then Hi, my name is Giacheria Tipik. People call me Cherry. Okay, I'm a father of 5. I mean 4. 5'4", yeah. Anyway, I'm also a guitarist for band Space Bird. You can see promo skit. Other than that, I'm also a founder and president of Cat Sound. We try to find ways for our local acts to be exposed in the international circuit, also through various talks and stuff like that. So we do showcase. Alright, so I have about one, the most visible one first, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think, tattoos. 2 of it are in pairs. Yeah, 3 of it is in pairs. Sorry. Yeah. Right, so basically I'm an Iban. We believe that tattoos are our IC, when you see someone with that kind of tattoos, you know that person is from certain tribes and stuff like that. And then tattoos also, it resemble our journey in whatever we do. So basically what you see, the visible one, you see there's a feather and also the 3 line. So I'll talk about the feather first. This feather was given by my younger brother because I always stick to plans, I always stick to doing things. And then sometimes I get depressed when it did not meet my expectations. So when I put feathers, it just reminds me that go with the flow, and then just be patient and just relax, So that's that. And then birds, of course, I love birds, although I don't know their names. So and then these 3 lines is when I got it when I was in my 30th, and it was 30th birthday. And then I had 3 kids then as well. If you see these dots, there's 6 dots and there's 5 dots. So 6 dots is my siblings, 6 of us brothers, and then 5 dots is from my wife siblings. So there's like 5 of them and 6 of us. And then this is supposed to be braille, but of course the blind, they cannot feel this because it's not, But then again, I just want to remind myself that there's other people who cannot see, and it's actually saying Leo. Leo is like my zodiac, I think. Yeah, so it's Leo. It's like Leo. The rest of my tattoos is inside. So this is where I have a disclaimer to my parents. I had this tattoo since I was 18, and I'm sorry that I never told you about this. And then the first tattoo I had is an Om. When I was 18 years old, tattooed by my friend Jay. Back then, he just started to learn how to do tattoos, and I saw that he's like totally passionate about it. I don't go for the boutique design kind of thing. I just wanted to be a guinea pig to my friends, be the first to have his tattoos, because I know 3 of the people who did my tattoos inside, 2 of them are really, really good in doing it now. It's like you're buying a demo of Foo Fighters, Before the even Foo Fighters, you buy the demo first. That first 100 people who bought the demo, it sounds like crap, but look at where they are now. So these are the pride that I always wanted to have. So the first tattoo I had was the Om. Om is like like sound of peace. It was introduced by the Buddhists. So Om is like to stabilize myself, just to I remind myself to be at peace, to relax. That was done by with using a dynamo machine, dynamo tattoos. In the olden days, you don't have a machine that is as good as using electricity, but this one is basically a DIY machine. The second one I had was the wings on my shoulder. That was by Chung. He don't really do tattoos anymore, apparently, but this one is one of the first tattoos that he had as well. It symbolizes our tribe, whereby Iban, we worship one god, and then after that, this god, he have like we have 7 deities, and then these people are called Senggalang Burong. So that's why I was like quite interested in birds. And then although when you see my tattoos later on, it says it doesn't resemble any bird, it looks like a dragon wings or whatever, because we don't know how does Senggalang Burong looks like, you know. So, and then the third one I had, because I thought that I should have at least one motif that state that I'm an Iban, you know. So I did bungai terong, 2 of it on my shoulder. And then that was done by a friend of mine in Ruai bar. Although it in the olden days they have like different petals saying different clans from different tribes from, you know, around Borneo, but this one is a generic one with 8 petals, I think. The fourth one I had is the sugar skull tattoo at the back. It was using a machine, a more machine, and then it was made by a friend of mine called Agan. He is now in New Zealand. He first started to, it was made by him when I was, I don't know, 20-ish, I think. And then after that he wanted to experiment on hand poke tattoo. He just started to use hand poke, so he experimented on me. It doesn't look as good as what he did today, but you know, so it's a hand poke of mandala on my chest. It's the most painful tattoos I've ever had, because it goes through your chest, to your heart, to your lungs, to the back of your bones, you know. It felt like that, and it took me about 4 hours just to do a small piece. And then after that I had 2 birds, burung pipit. So 2 birds symbolize 2 of my kid, which is my first daughter and second son. I mean, in our tradition, that if you have animals, you need to have something to feed them, you know. So we have flowers for the bird. And then I had these 2 tattoos, the one that I've introduced earlier, the only one that my parents ever saw. My brother Reja, you can see here, reef tattoo. So what he is right now is that he's doing this tattoo full time in Subang, and he is doing really well. And then I can't see a better excuse saying that if you have done this to, you know, to celebrities or to whoever, you should have done for your brothers as well. That was our conversation in front of my parents. And then my parents were like, yeah lah, you should have given them for free. It's like, yeah, of course, you know. So that's when we thought that shit, this is a good opportunity for me to have my first tattoo in front of my parents. So my brother Bunny did this lines, and then my younger brother did this. This is in the span of 1 year, these 2. I mean, I'm not sure whether they will like it, but I hope they do, because my older brother Bunny, who is also a tattoo artist, had eardrop, or was it a diamond? It's like, what does that even mean, you know? My parents didn't say anything about that. Although I have like I think I'm wrong when I did my first bunga terong. Bunga terong was supposed to be given by a father to the son when the son first got out from the house to the long house to go for hunting or whatever. As soon as they came back from that hunt, their father would give this bunga terong as a gift to their son. Everyone have their own opinions about tattoos. I mean, you can't put words in people's mouths, and you know, I mean, if you love tattoos as arts, go for it. But before you stitch yourself with all of this permanent ink, you should think about what does it resemble to you, what does it mean to you. I mean, for us is that this is our personality, this is how people look at us, you know, having tattoos. And you know, I mean, if you have tattoos as well, wear it with pride. I love having these tattoos because I know my tribe, they have been doing this for centuries, and I'm quite proud having it. For those who don't have tattoos, please don't look differently at people who have tattoos. Tattoos it has a good meaning to us. It means a lot to us. It's not that we wanted to do it scatty, you know. It's not that we purposely do this because we're gangster, or we're not. I mean, we love art as much as you, and then I'm sure you have your ways to convey your love in art, and this is how we convey our love in art. Alright, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to I Love Borneo. Okay, that's all.